Hi lovelies, today we had a soft glam makeup tutorial. I hope you all enjoy it. Let's get into it. I'm going to start by prepping my face with EOS lip balm and Kiko matte face primer. After your primer is smoothly blended in, you want to get a full coverage foundation. I'm using Stila in the color Cocoa, and I'm going to apply my first layer of foundation. I like to use a beauty blender that I wet with NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray and then buff out my foundation. Now I'm going to begin on my brows, which I struggle with the most, but nonetheless I'm going to brush the hairs upward and outline my brows with a NYX pencil in dark brown.
Listen. If you wanna be the best, you got to move and motivate.
Using Anastasia's Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony, I'm going to fill in my brows and give them a better shape. Now to clean those brows up, you want to get a good concealer. So I'm using LA Girl's Pro Concealer in Toast to define my brows. Then with e.l.f.'s foundation brush, I'm going to blend in all the concealer marks that I made and also fade out the front of my brows to give a more natural look. Girl, make sure the eyebrows is blended because you don't want to be on them streets looking crazy. Y'all know what I mean. Now this is the time you want to apply your second layer of foundation to set your look and give you extra coverage. I like to use Ardell's eyebrow gel in clear to set my brows and make them stay all day. Moving right along to the eyes, I'm using Kiko's Color Shock in Snappy Brass. It's a cream eyeshadow, and I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. And any sparkly or golden eyeshadow you have, you can use to apply over your lid to give that really pretty glamorous look. Using my Naked 2 palette, shout out to Krista, I'm going to use the color YDK to set my cream eyeshadow base.
If you wanna be the best, you got to move and motivate.
Now I'm going to be using Vengeance from my Pulp Fiction palette to put in my crease to give my eye definition, and you can use any dark color for this part.
If you wanna be the best, you got to move and motivate.
Dipping back into my Pulp Fiction palette, I'm going to be using Righteous on my brow bone to give a really soft highlight. Now I'm going to take this dark black shadow called Furious and put it in my outer V. Again, you can use any black eyeshadow for this part to define your eyes and give a really soft, smoky effect. To warm up the look just a little bit, I'm going to be using Walnut by NYX right above the dark brown I put in my crease. I got this trick from Melissa Forever, but I'm going to take a fan brush to smooth over my eyes to make sure everything is blended perfectly. Now I'm going to take a concealer and add that to my lash line as a base for the eyeshadows that we're about to apply later. Now we're going to add a pop of color, so I'm going to use my E palette and dip into that bright blue color and add that to my lash line. Now using that concealer again, you want to apply it in your waterline to open up your eyes just a little bit. So I applied my lashes and my liner off camera. I did use Ardell lashes in Denny Wispy, and y'all know if you watch my channel that I struggle with lashes, so I had to do it off camera. But nonetheless, I put those on with a liner from Wet n Wild. I'm just going to add a little bit more of my cream shadow, clean it up with a baby wipe, and then start with setting my face. Using the Pro Concealer again, I'm going to make some triangles underneath my eyes to add a highlight, and then one long stroke down the bridge of my nose and on my chin. Now you want to set your face. I'm going to be using True Match face powder in Deep Warm. I'm going to lightly contour with Black Radiance Mahogany face powder. For my blusher dim, I'm going to be using Wet n Wild's Berry Shimmer on the apples of my cheeks to give my face a little bit of color, a little bit of cutesy, you know. So since your eyes are already doing the most, you want to use a really nude shade for your lips. I'm going to be using Wet n Wild's Mauvelicious, and then I'm going to set my face with Urban Decay's De-Slick Setting Spray. And we're all finished. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial with my bootleg microphone. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Deuce.